Days 31 and 32 are travel days. We're going to drive from Rapid City, see the Dignity statue in Mitchell, stay in Sioux Falls, then the next day fly to Minneapolis, to Memphis, and then drive. As usual, Deborah the Explorer is up at the crack of dawn. Well, maybe not. We get started a little later, but there's no big rush. It's just a driving day and one stop along the way. As we approach Wall, we run into a fog bank, and it gets thicker and thicker. Soon the clouds lift, and we're driving in clear air, and then it clears off entirely. We stop to look at a few more prairie dogs for Deborah before leaving the area for good. The roads from Rapid City to Sioux Falls in the southeast corner of the state are extremely straight and fast. Drive 80 miles an hour. In fact, many times I was the fastest thing on the road and I was just barely driving the speed limit. They seem to drive under the speed limit. Here in Mississippi, we drive over it. Chamberlain, South Dakota is the capital of the Sioux Nation, and we get off there to see a special statue that's made in the honor of the Plains Indians. Dignity was made by Dale Claude Lamphere and set up in September 2016. It's 50 feet tall and 32 feet wide, and represents the crossroads of earth, sky, and people. It sits on a bluff over the Missouri River where the Lewis and Clark expedition traveled. Now we head on down the road another ways, and there's a windmill farm. We decide to get off at Mitchell as we pass by and see if the Corn Palace has changed any. They change it each year about this time, but as we arrive, we see that it's still the same salute to the armed forces that was there when we were first here, almost a month ago. As we leave Mitchell, we still head toward Sioux Falls. That's where we're going to spend the night tonight before leaving by airplane tomorrow. Soon we're entering Sioux Falls, and we decide that we need to get the car washed before we turn it in tomorrow, so we run through a car wash. And then we head to the hotel, bringing us to the end of day 31. Now, day 32, we go to the airport. When we picked up the car, we had 20,730 miles on it. Now, as we drop it off, it's 27,603. We have driven 6,873 miles as we have made this journey. And Deborah's in a hurry to get home. While we're waiting on our airplane, we watch the South Dakota Air National Guard operating and the construction going on at the conning tower. They also have something here we've never seen before, a pet relief area where your dog can go to the bathroom. And our plane is on time. And here it comes now. It's a small CRJ-200. Then it's time to load up our suitcases and load us up also. Deborah gets to walk on the priority carpet this time. And soon we're on the airplane, ready to go. We taxi out to the runway and prepare to take off. Soon we're running down the runway and taking off. We leave Sioux Falls Airport behind us and climb into the air. Soon we're passing into the clouds and we won't be able to see much for the rest of the trip. It's an extremely short trip, only up and down, less than an hour, and we're coming out of the clouds in Minneapolis. As we get lower, we can see the downtown area of the Minneapolis-St. Paul area. And then we're on the ground. We go to our gate, get on our next airplane, and off we go. We'll get refreshments on this flight since it's longer. Soon we arrive at Memphis and we head from the terminal out to the long-term parking area where we're going to pick up our car and drive home. It's a clear day as we drive home, and it'll take a few hours to get there. And this will bring us to the end of day 31 and 32 and the end of our trip.